Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for being here today. So like I mentioned on my previous video, I did pick up the Sultry palette by Anastasia. Now I'm not gonna lie you guys, I wasn't gonna pick up this palette at all just because when I first saw the palette I wasn't too excited for it. This palette does have a lot of cool tone shades and I'm not the biggest fan of cool tone shades at all, but just like any other palette I gave in because I love Anastasia. Their products are always so amazing and I'm just like a really huge fan of Anastasia and their brand, and I finally gave in, so I got the palette and I'm here ready to try it out, ready to review it. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of cool tone shades, I'm just gonna give my honest thoughts and opinions about the formula and if it blends or not, the fallout, and just overall a review of this palette. Hopefully y'all like it, and yeah. So if you guys are interested, then just keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave and give my video a thumbs up. That way I know you guys want to see more videos like this one. Alright guys, let's get on with the video. Okay guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get started by showing you guys the packaging of the palette first. So this is the box right here for the Sultry palette. It's very, very pretty. I honestly don't even want to throw away the box because it is just stunning, as you guys can see. Now the back of the box, it just has the usual Anastasia labeling with the ingredients, the picture of the actual palette. This palette is cruelty free and it's good for 18 months. So that's the box. Very, very nice. This palette also comes with a dual-ended brush, just like any of their other palettes. These brushes, you guys, are so good. They're like honestly my favorites to travel with. Like every time I travel I take these ones because they just come in handy because they're dual ended and they're so nice. Like they're very high quality brushes. Like you have like a blending brush on the other side, on one side, and then like a packing brush on the other side. So these brushes are really, really nice. So it comes with a brush. And then you guys, this is the palette right here. Can we just seriously take a minute to admire how beautiful the outside of the palette looks like? Like, oh my god. It is so stunning. Honestly, I've never seen anything like this before. It is obviously different from any of their other palettes. Their other palettes are more, they have more of that like soft velvet touch. This is the actual box and it's covered with glitter, but it's not like a crazy rough finish like glitter. You know how glitter when it dries down, it's like very rough and like bumpy. This does not feel like that at all. It's very smooth. You can definitely feel the glitter is there, but it's very smooth. So that's the palette. It's, it's like this all around, very pretty. Now when you opened up the palette, these are the shades, you guys. Like I said, they have a lot of like, cool tone shades. Oh, there you go. You can see the shades a little bit better because of my lighting. So it's a lot of like cool tone shades, a lot of mattes and metallics. So anyways guys, we're gonna just go ahead and get started, create a look with this palette. I don't know what kind of look I'm gonna go for. I already did my foundation, my concealer, I did a little bit of contouring, I applied some powder all over my face, and obviously I did my brows. So we're gonna go ahead and just do a look really quick with this palette and just let you guys know what I think about this palette. Hopefully I like it. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and grab just a Morphe blending brush, and I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Twig. I don't know if you guys can see. So I'm just going to go ahead and take that. Whoa! Okay guys, so this one has, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it has a lot of fallout. Can you guys see? It has a lot of fallout, just kind of like, this reminds me of the Subculture actually. When you touch it, it has, and look at it, it's like picking up a lot of product. So we're just gonna go ahead and apply this right here, so it'll be like my nice transition shade. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and take a little break, a little timeout, because I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but I'm not sure if it's the brush or if it's the actual shadow. But I mean, it's kind of blending okay, But I don't know if you guys can see, there's like a little harsh line right there that I'm having a lot of trouble blending. And it's kind of making the shadow a little bit patchy. So I'm actually not going to use this brush, and I'm going to use the actual brush that comes with the palette. And I'm going to go in with that same shade Twig right here. And you guys, this palette has a lot of fallout. I don't know if you guys can see. It's kind of reminding me a lot of the Subculture palette because that one did have a lot of fallout. So did you guys see the little powder just flying there? So let's go ahead and try it with this brush, and hopefully it'll blend a little bit better. Okay guys, so I'm pretty much done applying Twig all over my outer crease area. Now I'm not 100% sure just yet what I think about the shade and how it's blending very well, because when I tried it out with this Morphe, this is the Morphe M513 brush, there was a little bit of harshness going on this eyelid right here, so I don't know. It might be my concealer, it might be the brush, it might be the shade, I don't know. But when I did go in with the Anastasia brush that came in with a palette, it blended out very nice. Now I can definitely see a little bit of patchiness going on this eye right here, like it's not blending out very well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and, you know, keep going and just try another shade and see how this goes. So taking the Anastasia brush, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This is a very dark brown and it's called Dystopian. So I'm just going to go ahead and tap on that. So this one definitely has a lot less fallout, as you guys can see. So I'm going to go in with that shade and I'm just going to apply it here on the outer corner and then just working my way in. Time out. Time out. I don't understand what is going on right now. I don't understand what is going on. This look, I feel like I just need to take off my whole eye and just start over again, but I'm not going to because this is a first impression. So, you guys, so honestly, my eye, here, let me focus you guys a little bit more. Okay, do you guys see my eye right here? This looks like I just got punched in the face, obviously, but this looks black, like it's a black shadow. This is not black. This is brown. Why is it? Why? I mean, I don't understand. So I literally applied this shadow right here. This is called Dystopian. It's a very dark brown on the outer corner, and I started blending it inwards, and it's turning out black. I don't know what's going on, but it is like switching shades on me, and I guess this is magical. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and apply Dystopian again on this eye right here and see how it goes, because this look is just turning to be very dark and vampy. So that's probably what we're gonna go for today. So let's just go ahead and apply. So, I mean, it looks pretty dark brown when I apply it, but I don't know why it's turning black when I blend it in. It's so weird. So next I'm just gonna go ahead and mix these two together right here. So this one is called Fresh right here, and it's a very nice white shade, or it's an off-white shade. And then this one right here, this is a very like nice pearly shade, and it is a metallic. So I'm just gonna go back and forth with those shades, and I'm gonna apply that right here on my brow bone area. I'm gonna go in with this actual black shade, and I'm gonna apply this in the corner. So this shade is very black. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just take it right there, and I'm just gonna take it right there. So now I'm taking the other side of the dual-ended brush, and I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. That shade is called Rose Quartz, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this shade in the middle. Oh my god, this is a really pretty shade. Wow. So now I'm going to take the other side and then I'm just going to blend out the edges. So there's no like harsh line between that nice shimmery shade or metallic shade and then that dark. I'm going to go ahead and take this pencil brush and I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This is called Birch and it's a really soft brown, and I'm going to go ahead and take that right here on my lower lash line. And then I'm actually going to take a little bit of that dystopian, the dark brown shade, and then just apply it right here. Okay guys, and then I'm going to take this shade right here. That shade is Pearl, the one that I took on my brow bone. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply a little bit of that on my inner corner just to make this whole look pop. So this shade is actually very, very pretty, and it's very pigmented, as you guys can see. Okay guys, so I am pretty much done using the palette. I'm going to go ahead and finish off this makeup look by applying some lashes, doing my lips, and I will be right back to let you guys know my final thoughts about the Sultry palette by Anastasia. Alright guys, I'm back. I finally completed this makeup look. I did some lashes, some lips, a little bit of blush, and some highlight. Now for the final thoughts of the Sultry palette. I'm going to quickly just run through it because honestly you guys, I feel like this is the hardest review I have done here on my channel. I have really mixed emotions about this palette so far. I really don't know if I like it or hate it yet. I'm kind of like stuck in the middle and I'm just trying to make a decision for you guys, but it's really, really hard, trust me. At the beginning of the video, I did mention that I'm not the biggest fan of cool tone shades. This palette does have a lot of cool tone shades, but I'm not going to take any points off of that because I knew it had a lot of cool tone shades and I still got it, so that's on my bad. But I still wanted it. So the shades in here are absolutely stunning. Now, I don't know what this shade right here, this corally shade, is doing in this palette. I mean, you have all these neutrals, this very cool tone, very mellow going on, and then there's like this one, pop of color, boom, bam, in your face. Like, whoa. I don't know what that's doing there. I mean, it's kind of nice, but at the same time, it's like, what are you doing there? You know, I don't think you belong in this palette. But it is a very nice color spectrum, I'm not gonna lie. Now, as far as pigmentation, they are pretty pigmented, but I don't know if you guys saw that twig. This is the first shade that I applied with the Morphe brush. It wasn't blending very well. It was coming off a little bit patchy. I don't know if it had to do with the brush or if it was a shade. Eventually it did blend it out very well, so I'm guessing it might take a little bit longer to blend these shades out than the usual time you take blending. I don't know. It just took me a little bit longer to blend, but eventually they did blend it out very well. So that's that. As far as the fallout goes, I only had a very crazy fallout with this shade right here, which is Twig, and then this one right here, which is Birch. These two shades had the most fallout out of the whole entire palette that I swatched and that I tried with the brush. And then Noir, which is this black, also had a little bit of fallout, but it was not that crazy. And you guys already know, if you guys have been following me here on my channel, I'm not a huge, you know, like sourpuss when it comes to like fallout, as long as the shades blend very well. As far as blendability goes, it's kind of like they do blend, but it takes you longer to blend. So it's just kind of like, I don't know. Now, let's talk about the black sheep of the day, which is this one right here. This shade is called Dystopian. Now, you guys can see right here up close, okay? It's a very, very dark brown. When I applied it, I have no idea why it went black on me. It was so black. I was like, wait, am I trying Noir or am I trying out a Dystopian? Because I couldn't really distinguish in between both. So this shade right here is like a complete alien. It definitely changes colors on you, or tones, I guess. So just be aware of that. And yeah, overall, this palette out of 5, I think right now I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5, just because I need to try it out a little bit more to give my final opinion about the palette. It is a really nice palette. It has a lot more pros than cons, I would say, but I'm still giving it a 3. One, because the blendability is not all there. Like, they're not as easy to blend as the other palettes that I've tried from Anastasia. And then 2, because this shade right here just completely changed tones on me, and then this shade right here, I don't know what it's doing there. I feel like this one should have been with the Norvina palette or even with the Prism palette. So that is pretty much it, you guys, for the Sultry palette. Let me know in the comment section if you guys have the palette, what you guys think about the palette, or if you're gonna get it or you didn't get it. Just let me know down below. I would like to know your thoughts and opinions on this palette. But yeah, you guys, if you guys are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel for more upcoming videos, and give my video a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. Alright guys, I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!